taking off all the old shingles and all the pieces of wood that are there already, leaving the studs, frames, rafters, whatever you want to call them, and putting new plywood on top and not having any windows and putting peel and stick on top of that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to come look at those things I got?
I don't even want to do it, dude.
Why not? You're getting rid of the sunroof?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's just a hassle. It just keeps leaking.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be easy.
I don't want to do it.
You ain't even looked at it.
I don't want to deal with it.
You didn't even look at it.
I don't want to deal with it. You here to work?
No, I'm here to hang out.
All right, now guys, throw it.
Wow.
What?
Drop another one in the middle.
Oh!
I was 15 years old, and it was 2005, August, and I always wanted to build a place of my own because I had I had a lot of tree houses, and I wanted a place to just be bigger and not in a tree and just like be able to live and sleep, spend the night, have friends over, and do whatever I want really. So my dad would bring me home wood from work, and I would save up the wood until I got enough to start building, and I eventually built the first room, which is right here. And it probably took like 2 or 3 weeks because I had to wait for all the wood. I didn't have a car, didn't have money, and so I waited for the wood, and I put it together from what I knew, just guessing, I guess, just simple things. And
that was when?
That was it was finished in September of 2005. I was 15, and that's when it first started.
Actually, he said, "Can I build a fort in the back?" And I said, "Well, how big is it going to be? Is it going to be in a tree?" And he says, "Well, we were thinking not on the tree, but on the ground, and it's only going to be 8 by 10. And so I said, "Okay, that's okay." He was about 14, and then I said, "Well, okay, that'll be all right." And and then he said he got all the wood. The kids gathered all the wood up from the neighborhood, and they built it. I was at the lake, I think, when this was going on, and I come home and here's this pretty good sized fort up. But I said, "Why did you make it on an angle? It's sitting in the forest on an angle." So I was a little disturbed with that.
Alright, the first time I came to the DZ, it was only the first room, so it really wasn't that impressive, to be honest. It was just one room made out of like leftover wood that his dad brought home from work, and I mean for his age, I mean yeah, it was great, well built, I guess, and all it had was bunk beds, and that's really it, and then a light.
It was actually really spectacular to walk into this place because I heard so many stories about it, but never got to experience it, and it was pretty cool.
Like when I came here and saw it, it was kind of like it felt like an underground kind of secret thing. So it was really cool seeing it for the first time. And then just talking to Ben how he built it, and just like kind of just totally like DIY renegade type shit, like stealing wood and stuff like that. And then just like collections of stolen things and artwork, and just you go in and you feel like it's just filled with personalities already and memories, and that's, you don't even need to be in there with anybody, and you kind of feel it's very homey.
I'd say my first favorite moment probably be, well, there's been a lot of really fun like get-togethers and parties and moments here, sleepovers, but I'd say like the first DZ prom we had, or my senior year prom, I didn't go, and all my friends and I came here together, and we had our own prom here, and had our own food, our own music, we dressed up. That was probably the first big and fun party we ever had here. And I don't know, the thing is, I really don't like parties, or the idea of it, but here it doesn't seem like that, and so I guess I'm like contradicting myself when I don't like parties, but that's all we ever do here. But it just doesn't seem like a party, at least not to me. I mean, I don't really party much, but just like there's a lot of good things that go on here that you don't get at a lot of parties.
I don't mind that they hang out there, and everybody's having fun and stuff, and everybody respects the property usually, but I wish there was an outhouse back there.
Yeah.
so people could use that instead of coming in the house.
I wasn't here for the piano burning, but that would have been great. But yeah, DZ Fest is ridiculous. I was thankfully there for like the first year of it. That's kind of when I came in that summer when he was planning it and he wanted to do it and he was telling me about it.
I'm gonna have to go with the DZ bonfires. They're a classic kind of night where you just have all your friends here to hang out and just chill around the fire, drink some beers, and talk smack about each other.
Pretty much the months of like the whole summer of like 2008. Which that was like
What made that summer?
it was
better than
the
really?
best summer I've ever had of my entire life. Honestly, it was like I was 15 years old, I think so, and I pretty much lived here, and I had no rules, and I just like it was like when I learned the most in my life.
It was this place where he pretty much introduced it, and he's like, go ahead, write on the wall. You know, usually you go to somebody's house and they're like, don't do this, take your shoes off. This place you kind of were capable of doing whatever you want. No one cared what you said. You're free to be funny and just be you, really.
I don't know. It's a home in between homes. Like you're at your home that you started in, your family's in, and your later goal is to have a home for yourself. And this is the halfway point.
Like, it's a structure. Well, that's all it really is. It's just a structure. Like, everything else is what the magic is what happens inside. Like when you're 14 years old and you're like in all that transitional, weird, teenage, creepy, awkward years where you just like, I don't know, go to sleep for like 14 hours a day and shit like that. It was like a home for me. It was like coming from like a fucked up family and then like having a great group of friends and then just like balance it out. It's like just what I needed, I guess. And it kind of made me into what I am right now, which is nothing special, but it's better than what I was.
What do you think of the DZ show?
Why would I like it? Why
Hang out here
would I
all the
like it?
time.
Lack of options.
No one actually likes the DZ. We're just forced here by communication.
If there was anything better to do, we'd be doing it.
Yeah.